Welcome to Team Voltron. It's another season of Deepracer. Looking forward to reconnecting with our fans. Welcome and enjoy. All right, now we have to get ready for the latest tracks. So we're gonna go in and set up our system. Haven't turned this on in months. We got to go in and do the basic stuff. So let's go. Let's jump right into it. All right. First thing first, we need to grab the latest um, Docker image. So I go to the AWS Deepracer community. We got to get the RL coach. I'm going to copy the Docker command. Now I'm going to go to Ubuntu and let's see here. Just paste this in and let that run. Oh wait, what happened here? Oh no. Oh, pulled the wrong one. That's silly. Let's go back to Brave. See what's happening here. So in Brave, oh yeah, you just can't click on that. So you got to go to the tag. I know that I got to use, which one? Where did it go? This one, 4.0.12. RL coach. So let's copy this. Now we go to Ubuntu. Try that again. And let that run for a moment. Yeah, this thing takes a while. We'll give it a few moments. Let it go. Still going. Any day now. All right, all done. Now we got to get the latest. We got to get something else here. So let's go back to Docker. Go to Deepracer Community. RoboMaker. This is the one that we really need. Gotta go to tags. And you have all bunch of options here. I know for my system I need 4.0.12 CPU AVX2. This is the one that works best for me. Gonna copy that. Go over to Ubuntu, paste that in, and let that run. This will take a few minutes as well. Come on, let's go. Still going. This one definitely takes a while. Okay, we're getting close. Getting close, guys. So in the meantime, let's take a look at what else we might need. And that's basically SageMaker. I'm already using the latest 4.0 GPU NV for NVIDIA cards. So I don't need to do anything here. We're all set. All right, any moment now. All right, it finished running, so we're ready to go. Now, it's been a while since I do this, so bear with me while I figure this out. So one thing I haven't updated yet is Deepracer for Cloud itself. As you can see here, this is I'm just looking at the GitHub page here. Officially, the latest release is 4.08, but that's old. That's from September. Always go by the latest commit on master, 4.0.12. That's the stuff that we just downloaded separately. Now, I don't feel like updating this. It's just a pain. I've made some changes locally. Probably wasn't supposed to do that, but that's what I did. Let's look at the commits. So in the commits, looks like he just updated the version here. I don't even use this. I do this myself manually, so that doesn't bother me. Dependencies have been updated. This is already old. That doesn't matter to me. Multi-worker MD. Looks like there's some changes here. Yeah, so this is super advanced if you're going to do different workers. I do tend to do that, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Windows documentation. I already have this set up on Windows, so not really an issue for me. I don't see anything too different here. If you guys want to know how to set up Deepracer for Cloud on the Windows machine, let me know. That's my current setup here. I've done it both ways. What's this model? Oh, the version number is different. We will have to keep an eye on that. I have old files. I want to make sure I'm using the latest. This was done on December 21st. All right, so we're going to have to manually update that. What is this? Default value. Enable viewer. Yeah, I don't know if that really makes a difference. All right, I'm not even going to bother updating it. I think we're good. So let's go over to Ubuntu and see what we got to do next. So in Ubuntu, there's a few things that do need to change. So the first thing is system.env. Let's take a look at that. System.env. This is just my own personal stuff. RoboMaker, we got to change this here. We download version 12. The image for coach image is also 12. And what else? Mount logs equals true. We want that so it saves our files to disk. And that's all I have for now. Notice that I don't have SageMaker here. I include this in my run files. That way I can have multiple GPUs training different systems, different cars. All right, next thing I'm going to do is edit the run file. All right, what do we have? We have Kaiser GP world. Again, this is what I was doing last year. I'm going to leave it like that. What did I switch here? Oh, I was playing with the position offset. This is kind of fun. Yeah, model prefix. I'm going to change this. This changes to test 1. Did I save it? Oh, I can't change it. Oh, come on. Yep, it did. All right, good. I'm not using pre-train, so this is false. I can ignore this, and then here I have my reward functions. All right. I have 4 workers, and you can see I'm using a custom SageMaker image to enable my my current GPU. All right, so let's quit out of this. So I updated the references. Let's go ahead. Oh, I gotta turn on Minio. I had a lot of problems with Minio in the Docker image. I just ran it locally, natively within Windows. So let me do that first. Let me turn that on. All right, I'm making some edits to Minio, running it in PowerShell. It has some IP addresses in there, so I'm not going to showcase that here. All right, so the next thing you do is bin activate, right? You want to activate the shell. I'm going to specify this, run Boltron.1. This is going to use all my defaults. It's going to allow me to have multiple workers and multiple worlds at the same time. All right. Again, I am not using the S3 Minio service here. I can safely ignore that. All right, let's see if it works. Let's do DR start training. Is it going to work? I don't know. I do not know. Let's see, guys. Let's see what happens here. I have a feeling it's going to crash. Oh, something's happening. What's happening here? All right, let's see. Let's see if it's going to work. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Let's see what's happening. Something's happening. All right, let me see if I can grab another window in here for you. I want to show you some, let's see how the CPU is doing. I really like, I got to set this up so you can see my sensor panel, but for now, let's just take a look at Task Manager. All right, let's see. CPU starts to ramp up, and then it just goes crazy. This is a quote-unquote budget Threadripper build, 24-core processor. I got it on sale. Got it for $500. It's a pretty good price for 24 cores in my mind. And it takes a while. Remember, this is in Windows, so the overhead is just unbelievable. Let's see. I also like doing a few other things. Let me minimize this for a second here. You see this thing's going crazy. It's just maxing out. Oh, by the way, I'm streaming on this computer too, so I'm streaming while this thing is running live. So reasonable performance given what's going on right here. Let's go, let's go. You know what? I forgot to use screen. I really am a big fan of screen. This, that's a bummer. All right, we'll see what happens. Let's let it run for a few more minutes here. All right, I see a little dip. You see that dip over here? Oh, where did my screen go? You see this dip right here? That means that could be good. If it crashes to the ground, it means game over. Let's see. Oh, good. It bounced back up. That means the cores are loading up. Let me spin up. Oh, and you see the action now. It's actually doing something. All right, awesome. It's training. Let us. This is just a log file, so I'm going to actually suspend this. Should still keep going. I like doing Docker PS. See what's happening here. You see, there's a bunch of stuff running, and if I do Docker stats, I get some real-time statistics on what's happening here. All right, so you see there's 1, 2, oops, sorry guys, I'm blocking this thing. As you can see here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 workers. It's running. Let me cancel out of this. What happened here? Come on. There we go. Okay. Let me hide this hide the. Oh, I'll leave that open for now. What I like to do is do DR start viewer. Alrighty. Starting up the proxy server. Now I totally forgot what port I was using. So let's just cat run this thing, and the viewer port is 9101. Let me get my Ubuntu. Hold on, let's see if I can get this going. 9101. Shoot, why isn't this working? Just really wanted to showcase this, and of course it's not working anymore. Give me a second here. All right, well, you know what? Having some trouble here. I got this to load up here, but you see the graphics aren't loading up. All right, I'm gonna have to debug this, see what's going on. I'm keeping it real here. I'm not showing you. I'm not sugarcoating it. You know, this kind of stuff happens all the time. You gotta be able to debug things. That's just part of the game, especially when you're running it local like this. It's a whole different ball game. The console super easy, and over here, it's the real deal. All right, let's take a look over here at Ubuntu. Let's see what's going on. Let's hide a few windows. All right, so we're back here. This is still going. You see the policy training, this part here. This is when the GPU actually runs. I changed my parameters to just do 3 epochs. Makes it go faster. And yeah, we'll talk more about that in a future video. If you guys are interested, definitely send me some comments. Let me know what you want to see. All right, so this is clearly running. It's working. Let's call it a night. See what we'll see what we can do next. Thanks, guys. All right, you saw how we were able to spin this up, just update a few Docker images. Once we do that, we get the latest maps. We should be all set. Next steps are going to be to train, update our environment files to train on the new world, this month's current race. Obviously, we want to make sure our reward function is reasonable. And I really want to get this viewer thing going. I'm really pissed that it didn't work. But you know what? That's part of the game. That's how it works. You got to be in the trenches here. You got to be doing debugging. You got to know your Linux. You got to know how Docker works. Let me know what you guys want to learn about. Send me a note. Send me a comment. Thanks, guys. And shout out to all Team Boltron fans out there. Thanks for tuning in. All right. Talk to you later.